We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Jorge Baez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
So digging in now, Dexter Fowler. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Two and one.
I got 2-1 to count.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
Batting second.
So in now for Chicago, Stan Farnsworth, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and...
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
The next Cub up, J.C. Embry. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now a pickoff play at second. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
The The 0-1 delivery. And he misses with it, 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping in, Travis James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, 2 costly errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1, the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chet Steadman will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be a fun one, Matty V. We're getting a chance to look at a guy right now that's having a breakout year. As a matter of fact, he's got a shot to be the NL Rookie of the Year. He's put it together quickly in a short period of time.
Digging in, Peter Hobson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Brewers, the second baseman, Peter Hobson.
Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Batting second, the shortstop, Sean Rodriguez.
So coming to the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Lorenzo.
Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Gonzalez. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Bowie in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Marco Figueroa.
So striding in, Marcos Figueroa. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
No, that
And he misses again, 2-0. A shot down the first baseline. but this will get foul. 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis James.
The catcher, Travis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box, Dave Bowie, as he rips it on the ground to second. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Batting it, the first baseman, Tyler Coleman.
Now in the box, Tyler Coleman. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. From the stretch.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Now the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Strike taken up in the zone. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Chet Steadman. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Ball 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And he takes a cold strike 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. He'll come home with it. But the throw is well up the line, and a 2nd run's going to score.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box score in this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Stan Farnsworth. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
I know these guys have exploded for 3 runs already this inning, but if you think this manager's not going to put his foot on the accelerator, you're kidding yourself. This catcher better be ready. That guy's looking to run at first base.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. 3 runs already home here. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 2-2. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Full count. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box now, J.C. Embry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
That evens it up 1-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers nothing. Now at the plate, Danny Gutierrez, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Rafael Diaz.
Ready now, Rafael Diaz. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
One out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And that misses 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Embry is there, 2 down.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Carmen Feliciano.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Carmen Feliciano, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Now the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And it's fouled away. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Jesse Padilla.
First offering on its way. At the knees, strike one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
To the plate now, Travis James, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
A runner at first with no outs here. Runners off for second, and he fouls this one off. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. A bare hand for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Up next to the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the switch hitting second baseman, Ben Zobrist. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called, he's playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in, Bob Uecker, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Bob Uecker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's outside.
Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jorge Baez.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Jorge Baez. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Peter Hobson.
Standing in, Peter Hobson. He flew out in his last at bat. And now a pitch on the way.
Off the plate, ball one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Dave Bowie. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in now, Tyler Coleman. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Now the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. From the belt, the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Figueroa will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
The pitcher, Chet Steadman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set, and the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
3 1/3 innings, 61 pitches. I'm not sure he's going to be around for much longer.
1-1.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. from the stretch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Sean Rodriguez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Farnsworth comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Lorenzo Gonzalez.
Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Gonzalez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee. Pitch is popped up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcos Figueroa.
At the plate, Marcos Figueroa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 4-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Cliff Fisher will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 21, Cliff Fisher.
At the plate, Stan Farnsworth fouled away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a look over to first, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a drive, and a ball sent out to deep left center field. This is into the bullpen, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 22 on the year, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
So now to the plate, J.C. Embry, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike. Fisher has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. 1 swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home, and a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Jesse Padilla. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Travis James, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Two out with the man at first. And it's 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Ben Zobrist stands in as he looks at a called strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Feliciano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Danny Gutierrez.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside. Ball, that's out.
Two and two the count. Pitch on the way. Still even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Rafael Diaz waits on deck. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping up now, Rafael Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
That's out.
1 out, nobody on. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Carmen Feliciano.
Stepping in, Carmen Feliciano. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's the ball.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now at the plate, Dave Bowie. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The third baseman, Dave Bowie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Colvin.
At the plate now, Tyler Colvin, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
No one out with a runner at second. Ground ball foul down the left side. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Chet Steadman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rodriguez ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way.
Hey.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now at the plate, Bob Uecker will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground toward the left. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Pitcher, number 21, Cliff.
Juan Soto come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 24, Juan Soto.
A ball and no strikes. He'll come in here at 263. 2 home runs and 21 driven in. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ripped down the line, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
To the plate now, Peter Hobson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So stepping in, Sean Rodriguez. He's set. Here it comes. On he pops it up. Bowie in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. One out and a runner on third. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball. Count is 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Lorenzo Gonzalez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2. High chopper to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hot shot down the line, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner, and the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Cubs lead this one 5-2. Sean Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 15, Sean Jackson.
Into the box, Stan Farnsworth, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
In now, J.C. Embry. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. No outs, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Ready once again, Travis James. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 home. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he can't make contact there on strike 3. But meanwhile, the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Feliciano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 2. Jason Hall gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 30, Jason Hall.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcos Figueroa. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now back, first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Gutierrez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Rafael Diaz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Theodore Park come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 16, Theodore Park.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dave Bowie. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Bowie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Into the box now, Tyler Coleman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch.
Nope, outside.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They lead it 6-2. Tadahito Hong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 6, Tadahito Hong.
Leading off the inning, Carmen Feliciano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, Carmen Feliciano.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Hong, originally from South Korea, he's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
2-0.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Bob Uecker will be next. The 3-1 pitch.
3-2.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bob Uecker is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Padilla backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The pitcher, number 16, Theodore Park.
Alfonso Liriano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Brewers, number 47, Alfonso Liriano.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Fowler has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Brian Ham enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dexter Fowler. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stan Farnsworth will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 7, J.C.
Digging in the switch hitter, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
In there for strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. Now that's popped up. Diaz has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. A pause and the 0-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Runner at second here with one man out. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in safely. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 26 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Jesse Padilla. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Still only one out in the inning. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Shot back up the middle. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box now, Travis James, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Darren Scandura comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, reined in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Dave Bowie.
At the plate, Dave Bowie. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Tyler Colvin.
Standing in now, Tyler Colvin, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Brewers 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Peter Hobson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
0-2, here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
To the plate now, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit weakly back to the mound. Scooped up. The tag gets 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Lorenzo Gonzalez.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Gonzalez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike. All even now, 2-2. The Brewers down to their final strike. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now here's the drive out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
At the plate, Marcos Figueroa, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. Chicago get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chet Steadman records the victory, his 13th of the year. Jorge Baez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.